We went to bed super early because the next day we're taking the bus to Guatapé.
And that's today.
Which, no, yesterday.
Yesterday.
So we woke up at 6 a.m., had breakfast, we went to the bus station. So the bus was supposed to leave at 7:45. We were trying to call an Uber starting at what? 7-ish.
Yeah,
but it was taking forever because I guess in the morning there's no Ubers in the streets.
It's a lot of traffic.
No, there were no traffic. There was just no Ubers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we waited like 10 minutes for Uber to show up. And then he took us to the bus station.
He was driving so slow. There is not one car ride that we have taken while being here that has been slow. I didn't know
Except
why
that
today, that day, yesterday, that he chose.
And I think that was the first Uber that we took that looked like an actual taxi. Like it had the
Thing on the
the little
side.
plaque on the side.
Oh, I never
think
noticed.
I think those are actual taxis.
Oh,
Yeah.
even more suspicious.
Yeah, so he took us to the bus station. We got there at like 7:35.
Yeah.
We were worried that we were gonna miss the bus, but then it was pretty quiet, pretty dead. We
It's April,
we
it's
found the
Thursday.
counter. Shout out to the blogs who like gave the instructions to how to get tickets. We got to the counter, there was no one there. I asked the lady like, when is the next bus leaving? She was like, ahora,
said,
now. So I was like, yes, give me 2 tickets. One thing to note is that they don't take cards. You have to pay cash, which is fine. We had cash, and then we just got
And
on the
also
bus.
ask for El Peñol. Or
La
where is it?
Piedra.
La Piedra.
Yeah, ask for La Piedra. The
Oh,
bus,
wait.
the tickets give you assigned seating. Like you get seats, so don't worry about like, oh, is it gonna be too full? Like you're gonna get seats on the ticket. So you take the bus. It's a bus that goes to Guatapé, but you can stop at La Piedra, which is what we decided to do, and what I think almost everyone in the bus decided to do. Basically just follow the people getting off, because the driver's not gonna tell you that it's La Piedra. You're just gonna get to a gas station. And then if you see everyone getting off, you know that it's there.
Up there.
Yeah. Keep in mind that although it is the entrance to La Piedra, you still have like what, 15 minutes more of walking to do?
Yeah,
Upstairs?
and there's stairs. If you're getting off at that bottom, at the gas station, you will have to climb stairs.
Yeah, so there are tuk-tuk drivers there. They can take you up, but it's probably super inflated. Like the bus ride was 20,000 pesos each. I'm pretty sure the tuk-tuk drivers charge like around that, or maybe half of that, but which is still a lot. So everyone just decided to walk. Everyone that got off the bus walked. So we made our way up the stairs, and then when you get up the stairs, then you get to the entrance of Piedra. There's like a bunch of stores selling souvenirs, and then there's a ticket booth, and then you pay for your ticket there. It's 20,000 pesos per people. Was it 20 or 25?
25. Because we gave
20, yeah, it's 25,000 pesos per person. And then yeah, you just start climbing 700 and something stairs. How did you feel about that?
I realized on this trip that I am afraid of heights. Not deathly afraid, but like I definitely am like But I think at the beginning it seems like a lot because you're standing from the bottom of the rock and you're looking up and all you see are like these narrow fucking stairs, so you're like, I'm gonna be climbing for like 3 hours. And it's not that bad.
It's actually not that bad, and they have markers. Like
so you can keep
at
track
every 25 stairs, there's markers, so you can know where you are, and it's easy to motivate yourself and be like, okay, I'm gonna do 100, and then I'm gonna take a break. That's what we did. Yeah.
I mean, we're not in shape.
Yeah. I haven't played soccer in a while, so
I sit at a desk like for most of my days. So like we in Medellín we've been climbing upwards. Like we've been walking home a lot of the time.
That was a good warm up. So if you're staying in Medellín, and if you're staying in Medellín, if you're staying in El Poblado, and you're staying in the hills, don't take an Uber home.
Walk.
Or when you're going out, just walk. If it's like a 20-minute walk, listen,
you can do it.
you can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't need to rush. You're on vacation. What are you rushing for? Just walk.
It's nice to also like slow down after the cacophony of the city.
Yeah.
That walk up is like decompressing a little bit.
And it helped. It helped for
Conditioning.
the stairs climbing.
Yeah. Everyone was huffing and puffing to get up because you're climbing stairs. But generally, people are taking their time. They're courteous.
Yeah.
It was
I would
cool.
say, like, regarding courtesy, get there in the morning.
Mm.
We got there like around 10, like 9:30, 10.
Yeah, by the time you get up the
Yeah.
first set of stairs to go walk the rock.
10 or something. So that is pretty much before most of the tour buses.
Right before all the
There
tour
were like
buses.
only a couple of tour buses because when we got to the top, we listened to people be like, "Oh, we gotta go down. We gotta catch our bus." So like, it's right before. If you take the 7:40 bus out of Medellín, you get it there right before most of the tour buses. Because when we were going down, we can see the buses
Alright,
pulling in
man.
and parking. So that early morning part, people are really nice. There's enough space. People can stop like at the curve because the stairs are like winding, so you can stop at like the angle of the stairs to catch your breath, and people are generally nice about it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to the top.
You get to the top.
There's treats for you.
Yeah, you can have dessert. I mean, you have to pay obviously. You can have dessert. You can buy souvenirs.
Take pictures. Lots of pictures.
Yeah. And you can take a breath, just sit down, and it's time to go back down.
Yeah, but you come down in the rock, so you're not watching your descent in the same way that you came up, and you're not hitting people.
Yeah, for those who are afraid of heights, like going down, you won't actually see much of the outside because you'll be inside the rock. So
Yeah, which is nice.
yeah, it's nice. It's steep. Like going down felt steeper than going up, but you get down fast.
Oh my god, the knees though. Prepare if you have quaky knees, just prepare for that. Like
Your
when
legs are gonna be jiggling at the end.
and then you have to go down more steps if you want to go back towards the buses.
Mhm.
So by the end we were like going down each step. But it was fun.
Yeah. So we went back to the gas station, like Sapphire said. And then right when we got there, a bus pulled up. So I asked him like, is he going to Guatapé? Like, vas a Guatapé? And he was like, yeah. And then we just got on the bus and went to Guatapé. Easy.
We paid again though.
Yeah, you have to pay again. It's not the same bus. But
It
it's
was
easy peasy, honestly.
3
You don't need a
pesos?
tuk-tuk or 3,000.
3,000.
3,000 pesos. You don't need a tuk-tuk or a taxi or whatever. Just
Get
use
on the bus.
Yeah. We had lunch at the restaurant on the Malecon, which is called La Bahia.
Oh,
It was
that's
good.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember it. I googled it because I wanted to make sure, because it's the kind of restaurant where like you're just walking and then just come at you being like, yo, come eat here, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
the prices look reasonable, so I was like, why not? And then while we were waiting for the guy to bring us the menu, I checked the reviews and they were pretty good, so I was like, okay, we're good.
It was really
Yeah.
like hearty, but I also feel like that's Colombia. Like you're gonna have a nice hearty breakfast.
And then
My
we
breakfast
went-
was 9
Yeah.
euros.
9,000 pesos.
9,000 pesos.
Not 9 euros.
What?
9 euros is a
Where
lot.
am I? I don't know. I'm in another land right now. But anyways, 9,000 pesos.
Yeah.
And it was filling. It was
Yeah, and
eggs,
it's like,
arepas.
yeah,
and
things were cheaper than
fresh
Medellín actually. Yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be a touristy place, but even though it was, the prices were lower than
It's just a
Medellín.
smaller town.
Yeah, and then after that we walked to the center, well, the place where they take all the tourists with the street with the umbrellas, the zocalos, that's what they call them. We just walked around there. It's a lot of souvenir shops. There are a couple of artist workshops here and there, but you have to really look. Like, so there's a main strip with the umbrellas. You have to go up the stairs and then turn and get away from the tourists a bit, and that's where you're gonna find the most, like, the more interesting shops that are not filled with stuff made in China.
Artisanal.
That's where you're gonna find the handmade wood stuff, the painters, the jewelers. Yeah.
There's someone doing weaving.
Yeah,
on
there was someone doing hand weaving,
like with the like.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you choke?
What are they called? A loom.
Yes,
They were on a loom. It was very beautiful.
Yeah, so basically just walk around a bit. Don't stick to the main thing. And then we walked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then we had a big adventure. So we have accommodations at
Yeah, we were staying here.
BOSKO.
BOSKO.
It's so cute. It's like glamping.
Yeah. So we had to walk. It's a bit outside of the city. It's like a 20-minute walk from like
Yeah.
the main square of the city.
Which was also really nice.
The walk was fine. I mean, I kept my head on the swivel because like we're getting out, we're really in the local, and then at some point the sidewalk just ends.
And you're just walking on a trodden path.
Yeah.
And we had to go over some sort of fucking bridge.
The most rickety bridge. The
swaying.
wood, the wood didn't look good. It was like caved in at some points. We stepped on, the two of us together, it was started swinging. I was like, no, we're gonna do it one by one.
That was wild. But it was so fun to like have a little off-road adventure.
And then we got off the bridge. So after the bridge, it's not actually that far from BOSKO. So we had to cross the street and then
go.
I almost got hit by a motorcycle.
Because this is a problem that we always have. Whenever we're about to cross the street, I always get scared and then I double
I walk confidently. But then Sapphire would say stop and I was like, what? And then I stopped, but then the cars are still coming.
That's why we can't hold hands when we cross the street, because I will kill us both.
But we made it.
Yeah, and the check-in was cute.
Check-in was cute. The Viviana was really nice. They gave us like a welcome drink, which was really, really good.
Yeah, it was like some sort of mule, like if you're into drinks. I don't know how would you classify a mule, but like how they say mulled wine, but it's not wine, it's like mulled tea.
It's like a bunch of herbs and they added alcohol.
Yeah, I think they said thyme, bay leaf, ginger, and something else.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of cinnamon actually.
Yeah.
So it was delicious, it felt medicinal in some ways.
And then Viviana had us do a welcome ritual, which was just like wash your hands with like, it was coffee?
Coffee grinds.
Coffee grinds.
Mixed with mint.
And my hands are still soft from that. It makes your hands like, you get baby skin hands after that.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah.
We hung out for a bit, we went to the pool. The pool is heated, so it was kind of like a hot tub moment. You can just like soak and hang out.
It's an infinity hot tub.
So after that, we had dinner, and by the time we got out of the pool, we were so tired, like lethargic, and so we came back and pretty much just got ready for bed. There's an outdoor shower here, which was a cool experience. And then yeah, we just wound down.
Yeah.
And now we're waking up. We just had a really good breakfast.
We're gonna get lunch in town and then take the bus back to Medellín. But our stay here was great.
It's so beautiful.
The bed is comfy, the bed is
heated. I've never had a heated bed before. It changes the game. It changes the game.
I'm gonna go back.
Like I get like a nice cold sheets, but sometimes like, because we're in like a glamping, we're in a dome, we're in like a tent. So there's no heater in here, so the bed actually does need to be warm.
We tried, like, we thought that the AC was maybe a AC heater situation, but it's not. It's pure cold air. So,
pure cold air.
So you just heat yourself with the bed.
And it's great.
So good.
Would recommend.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Just note that like this place is pretty expensive. I got a last minute deal which cut the rate down to 50%, and even then that's usually not the kind of hotel that I would book for one night. But it was my birthday and we're out of town, so I was like, why not?
We splurged.
Yeah, it is a splurge.
This is an extra expense. It's for sure an extra expense.
Yeah.
But I honestly would say it's worth it.
Honestly, if you're coming with your boo, this is the place to stay.
Yeah.
If you're by yourself, I think you'd be a bit bored. This is really a couples kind of place. Like, it's recommended.
Snuggle up.
Yeah, it's recommended for honeymooners. Yeah, it's really a romantic kind of place. There's like a hot tub by your tent, by your dome. You have a little seated area to look at the view. It's unfortunately the lake is dry, so the view is not that beautiful. It's still beautiful, but it's not 10 out of 10, you know. In the room there's only the bed, really. If you want, you can book like a massage, a good little getaway from the city. It's super quiet.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. All right, see you later.